Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is D Car Lady. Look, I want you to go ahead and check out this live video that I did. All right, basically, kind of breaking the myths about closing sales. All right, so I want to go ahead and give everyone the truth behind, what people say closing sales is all about. So it's not what you think. So check it out. I'm calling out of Carolina myself. Let me know where you guys are calling from, and we're going to talk about closing sales. I know everybody, in the network marketing online is like, man, I could make some money if I only could close sales, right? That's what everybody wants to know about. They want to know how they can close some more sales, right? Give me a thumbs up if that's you. If you could close more sales, if you felt that you could be a better closer, would you make more money online? Yes or no? Let me know. Now, if you feel that you wouldn't make no money if you were a good closer or not, then, I'm so sorry that you feel that way about yourself. I'm so sorry. Nothing I can do about that. All right, I see we got some people jumping on here. Go ahead and put in the comments. Let me know, guys, that you guys are watching. Go ahead and put in the comments for me. Let me know so I can see you guys. Let me see who we got here. Let me know where you tuning in from. Okay, I think I see Val there. Let me see what we got. Hey, Miss Brandy. Hey, Miss Carol. Hey, Kai. All right, we got two Brandys, Miss Brandy Hubbard and Miss Brandy Harris. All right, Val. All right, guys, I got you on here. What's going on? What's going on, Miss Val? I got you guys on here, right? I wanted to talk about something that has been coming to my attention, right? Closing. That's right, Val. Val says it's a great topic. It is. All right, now here's the thing. All right, I'm going to go ahead. Y'all know I like to shoot from the hip, right? I'm going to go ahead and spill a little tea for you. All right, first, when we think about closing the sale, right? Let's say we're in our network marketing business. It doesn't matter what you're in, right? It doesn't even matter what business you're in, right? The only thing that we're focused on a lot of times out there is, right, we're like, man, we need to get leads. You get your leads, and then, they come into your inbox, because they wanted some info, right? And then the only thing you could think about is, man, what can I say to these people now that they're in my inbox? What can I say to these people to close this sale, right? What can I say to them to make them want to go ahead and join me in business? Whether you're doing, Easy One Up, whether you're doing National Wealth Center, MyEcon, MCA still, like, it really doesn't even matter what you're doing, right? But this is what you're thinking when people are coming into your inbox, asking you for info, right? You're like, what can I possibly say to them? All right, so I want to ask you guys, what's going on, Carol from NYC? I know that's right. What's going on? What's going on, Robin? What's going on? I want to ask you guys, okay, if you guys feel, and just give me your honest opinion now, all right, because we're going to talk about it, but give me your honest opinion. If you guys feel that one of the things that's holding you back from making the type of income you like to make online is the fact that you're not that strong of a closer, okay, if that's how you feel, put a number 1 in the comments. Put a number 1 in the comments if you feel that one of the major things that's holding you back from making the income you'd like to make online in your online business is the fact that you're not a very strong closer. Put a number 1 in the comments. Let me see what we got. All right, let me see what we got. What's going on, Melody? What's going on, Tammy? How's it going, guys? Valerie said, spill it. That's right. That's right. All right. Put a number 1 in the comments if you feel that that's one of the things that's holding you back from making the type of income you want to make online. If it's because you're not a strong closer, put a number 1 in the comments. And vice versa, if you feel, okay, Brandy said number 1 always could be better. Okay, good feedback, Brandy, good feedback. All right, now conversely, if you guys feel that you not being a good closer has nothing to do with you not making the type of income you want online, then put a 2. So everybody should have an answer, either a 1 or a 2. Either a number 1, if you feel that one of the reasons that you haven't been making the money that you'd like to make online is because you're not a strong closer, then put a number 1. If you feel the opposite, like, okay, I might not be making that much money that I want to make online, but it has nothing to do with me not being a strong closer, then put a number 2. All right. So it's 2 options here. 2 options here. Number 1 and number 2. Let me get some responses here. Robin says number 1. Kai says number 1. Val says number 1. Okay. Carol and Tammy says number 1. Love it. Love it. I love this feedback, guys. Love this feedback. So what it's looking like is the majority of the people at this time are saying that, hey, what's going on, Renee? Thanks for joining us in. What it's looking like is most of the people here are saying, hey, I could make a lot more money online if I could just be a stronger closer. You know, I could make a lot more money online. All right, that's what it's looking like. Check this out, right? Now, I'm going to go against the status quo here, right? And when I say the status quo is the things that we've read, you know, somewhere online, right? You know, somewhere someone told us, right, that we need to be good closers to make money, right? Someone told us that, right? Okay, I'm going to go against the grain here, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove that it's wrong. Follow me. Here's the real deal. Now get y'all cups out, because I'm about to spill this tea all over the counter. Get y'all cups out real quick. Get your cups. What's going on, Parker? Thanks for joining in. Get y'all cups. I'm about to spill this tea on why that is false. It is not about closing. This is what we think about when we think about closing, right? We think about when you know, people approach us, or we approach people, whatever the case may be, right? We're like, man, what can we say to them about our wonderful opportunity, right, that will make them want to whip out their credit card and join us, right? At the time when a person is talking to you about it, they may have said info, right? We'll put up a post and they'll say info, and, you know, we're like, yeah, man, you know, we got a bait, you know, we got a bait out, and we got some out on the hook. What do we have to do to close them, right? Then we're like, well, what do we say? And then when the person doesn't sign up, we're like, man, it's because I'm not a good closer. If I could have closed better. How about this? That's not the problem. The problem is that we were thinking that closing had to do with the end result, had to do with once the people reach out to us, what we say to them to get them to pull out the credit card. That's not when you're closing, guys. Now, yes, this is what we thought, okay? But this is not even what the top earners are doing, all right? I've peeped it and I've actually experienced it myself. So I'm not talking about theory here. I'm talking about actualities. I'm talking about not just what I've done myself, because, you know, that right there is proof, right? But I'm also talking about what I've seen other marketers do who are having great success. They're not closing in the inbox like you think. They're not saying, okay, well, here's this great opportunity. This is all the things it can do for you. Come on, sign up with me. They're not saying that. They're not saying that. All right. And I've signed up with a few of the top earners here, okay, that, you know, on Facebook and different opportunities. And guess what, guys? Not one of them closed me. Not one of them closed me. So stop thinking that you're not making money because you're not a good closer. I'm going to tell you what it actually takes to close. I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to give it to you. All right. Now, before I go ahead and give you the answer, before I just spill this tea all over this counter, right? Well, over this computer, right? Before I do that, right? Just go ahead, show me some love, guys. Let me get some hearts. Let me get some hearts. If you guys want to know the secret to closing, it is not what you thought. If you want to know the secret to closing, give me some hearts on this live right now. Let me get some hearts. Let me get some hearts. Let me see. If I need 5 hearts. All right, I need 5 hearts. So if you got to give me a heart twice, then do what you got to do, right? I need 5 hearts. All right, I got some hearts coming in. Love it, love it. Got some hearts coming in, Rob and Carol. Love it, love it. Okay, okay. I see you, Parker. You in there, buddy. You in there. What's going on, Miss Bev? All right, I see you, Renee. Cool, cool, cool. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to give y'all the secret to closing, right? Before you even get to where someone's reaching out to you for info, right? Or in your inbox, this is how you close. I'm going to give you the generic answer, and then I'm going to break it down for you because I want you to understand this, right? Because I figured it out, right? It is about providing value. Now, we all hear that word. Value, value. I have to provide more value, value, right? But half the people don't even know what value is, myself included. I did not know at the time either what it meant to provide value. So I'm going to break it down for you so you really understand, because it's even further. Carol said it's about relationship building. It's even further than that, Carol. It's even further. Check me out, guys. I'm going to show you, and you guys can attest to this because I know a lot of you guys have seen some of my videos out there on my YouTube channel or on Facebook or what have you. Thanks for tuning in, BC Coffee. Thanks for tuning in, Jason. This is what I do. All right. And this is what I've seen other marketers do, the marketers that are making a lot of money, right? This is what I've seen them do. This is value. Here's an example. All right. I'll put out a video. Let's say, let me use the real example that I've used. Let's say advertising boost, right? Let's say advertising boost, right? I'll put out a YouTube video. about how someone can market advertising boosts. I did a video on how to market advertising boosts, right? I put out a video on an actual strategy that someone can use. I didn't say, hey, you know, pay me for this strategy. I put out that video on YouTube, which is free, right? It's free for me to market, right? And it's free for other people to watch that video and learn from it, right? All right. So that was the value I provided. That actual training showing people how they could actually market advertising boost, right? Follow me now. This is what happens. Instead of me having to say, hey, who wants to, you know, offer unlimited vacations in their business and increase their sales, instead of me having to say that and people coming in inbox and then I have to explain everything to them and I have to pray that they sign up. I put out that video, right, amongst other videos I put out, but I put out that video. In that video, it explains exactly how to do it, right? It explains exactly what advertising boost is, right? And then that person can also check out my other videos that I've done on advertising boost so they get a feel for what's going on. But guess what? They're also getting a feel for not just that opportunity of advertising boost, right? But guess what else they're getting a feel for? Who's on the video? Me. So now when Carol says that relationship building, right? I'm taking care of that. Right? I'm taking care of a big portion of that on that video because they get an idea of my personality off of the way that I'm speaking on the video, whether I'm laughing, whether I'm stuck up, or whatever the case may be, right? And then this is what happens when they come to you now, right? Because you did the marketing efforts first. The marketing is the video that I did and putting it on YouTube where a lot of people can see it, right? This is what happens then. I get a person who inboxes me. They say, hey, now this is a true story. Say, hey, I saw your video on advertising boost. I just have a couple of questions. What I'm about to say after this, you know, I don't want you to you know, be like, man, I thought it was going to be something more extravagant. I'm telling you the truth. This is how it goes. They say, well, I saw your video on advertising boost. I just have a few more questions. My response is, okay, sure, shoot. Now, some people's average response before you realize this is, oh, yes, great. I'm glad you watched my video. Advertising boost is the best. You can boost your business, blah, 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 blah. I'm doing all this right here, right? Because we're thinking that we need to be closing in the inbox. But here's the thing. I already closed. I said, okay, what can I help you with? Ask me a few questions that they didn't get from the video, right? Cool. Yeah, I use it. That's a good idea. That's a good way to use it. Boom, 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 right? This is just regular conversation. No closing, no saying, hey, when you going to sign up? Hey. Answering their question. Because you know why all I have to do is answer a few more questions now? Because I actually closed on my video. You say, D, how did you close on your video? You close because you market appropriately. You put out the information that a person needs to get a result. Whatever it is about whatever you're talking about, you put that information out. About advertising boost, I put the information out. How to market advertising boost. I didn't say that you have to join me to learn how to market advertising boost, right? You just watch my video of the information that I gave freely. Okay? Right. Val says, consider giving value the indirect follow-up. Exactly. It's indirect, right? So when a person now comes to you, you don't have to put on a sales pitch. They come to you only needing a few more answers of things that maybe the video didn't cover, you know? And then what happens is they're like, okay, great. I'm going to sign up this Friday. That was the close. That was it. Because my closing was done on my marketing, right? This is why the most important is not closing. So the people who are thinking that the main reason that they're not having as much success that they like or much sales that they like online is because they don't know how to close. No, it's because you thought closing was in the inbox because that's what the stuff out here on the internet leads us to believe. But I'm going to prove to you that it's not. And I'm going to drop some names because it's not, I'm not saying bad stuff. I definitely don't trash people. I'm not saying bad stuff. When I signed up, you know, for instance, I signed up in an opportunity with Michael Mansell, very popular marketer, right? Great guy. Now, when I came to him, I had watched his videos, right, on the opportunity. I watched his YouTube videos. I'd watched other people's too, and I had watched his extensively and everything. When I came to Michael, I said, hey, I have a few more questions. He said, okay, how can I help? I asked my questions, and sometimes I can be lengthy with my questions, okay? I asked my questions. Michael answered my questions. I said, okay, great. I said, I'm going to think about this in a few days, and I'll get back with you. He said, great. Michael didn't chase me down. Michael didn't inbox me and say, hey, man, hey, D, where you at? You said you was coming back in a few days. But in 3 days, I came back and I paid Michael $1,000. Michael did not close me. Why? Because Michael closed me on the video. Because the value that Michael gave on the video, right? The information Michael gave on the video, and part of the value was the bonuses that Michael gave on that video. That's key, offering bonuses, guys. All right? That closed me. He did not have to close me in that inbox. Another one, another marketer that you guys will know of, Ontarian, another big marketer. I joined Ontarian in an opportunity, right? I watched Ontarian, what he was doing and everything in that particular opportunity that I was interested in. And I watched what? His YouTube videos, right? I watched it, looked at information, watched different ones. And when I came to Ontarian, I said, hey, I'm thinking about this opportunity that you're promoting, but I have a few questions. He said, okay, sister. And if you guys know Ontarian, that's how he talks. He says, okay, sister, what can I do for you? I asked him my questions. He answered the questions. I said, okay, this might be a good fit. I'm going to think about it and I'm going to see what's up. He said, okay, sister. And I think that one took me maybe about 2 days. And I came back and I got the link. You know, I got his link and I signed up in that opportunity. He did not close me in the inbox. He closed me on the value that he gave outside of his inbox. Okay. So if you are, what did you say, Val? Okay. Val said the same thing happened for her in CloudPhone. She said someone found her videos here up on Facebook, asked some questions, and got the service. Val, I'm so serious, Val. They didn't tell us though. I'm spilling the tea and telling you guys, right? When I find something out, I'm telling you guys. Why? Because somebody didn't tell me. I'm not mad that they didn't tell me. It is what it is, right? But I know there's a lot of people that if you guys knew some of this information, which we call spilling the tea, right? Because nobody else is talking about it, right? If you guys knew some of this information, then maybe, right, you would have a little bit more success because you would think about things differently, right? Instead of thinking that you're not a good closer because you're not saying the right things in the inbox, it's not what you're saying in the inbox. It's what you're saying in the outbox, baby. That's what it is. It's what you're doing out there in what we call the marketplace. Even if you're marketing on Facebook, right? If you're not having the sales that you want to have, I want you to evaluate. What value have you given? What did you do? What did anyone see you do? And I'm not talking about your proof pics, okay? I'm not talking about that. Because in actuality, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. The people who have joined me at the highest levels, you know, the $2,000 and the $1,000 and the $7,500 levels in different opportunities that I'm in, I asked them, I said, what prompted you to reach out to me to join me? Not once did they say because you were showing that you were making proof, that you were making money. Not once did they say that. Because the people who are joining you at the higher levels, they're not that shallow. I'm going to call a spade a spade. They're not that shallow. They're looking to see what value do you provide. Are you providing a value that they can resonate with, that they feel that they can get something from? Okay? They can't, people know they can't get anything from my proof pic. Okay, yeah, I made $1,000, but what, can you spend that? You can't spend that unless you take that, and you try to take my money. We got to fight, right? You know what I mean? So you're not spending that, right? But what you can get something from is anything of value that I put out, any type of training I put out, any type of mindset video that I put out, any type of PDF that I put out. You can get something from that, right? So people who will join you on higher levels of what you offer are the people who are looking past just their proof pic. They're looking at what type of value do you offer, right? Why should I join you, D, when I can hit the company's link? If that's the case, why should I join you if you're not doing anything? If you're not adding any value to anyone, you're not adding any type of training, any videos out there on YouTube, any videos out there on Facebook, why should I join you? Okay? Excuse me. So let me see who else we got here. What's going on, Brendan? What's going on, Glenn? Brian? Okay. Glenn is crazy. Val said it works. Majority of my sales are from videos I put out with value and people come back. And y'all already know, if y'all don't know, Valerie Lynn is definitely like, she already up and she up type situation. Val has just put out her own product, right? That's where everybody wants to get to. Val put out her own product for Cook or Bust, which is a cooking, a very good cooking book, by the way, a digital cooking book. Excuse me, training that I actually purchased. Okay, so Val is experienced in what I'm talking about. It doesn't mean that you guys have to be doing this for years to understand this. I haven't. I don't think Val's been doing it for years. I know I haven't, right? But it takes someone bringing it to your attention for you to realize that that's what's holding you back. It is not that you can't close in the inbox because you're not a good closer. Look at yourself. Ask yourself, what value have I given, right? And video is just one of the main ways to convert. That's why I'm really, really big on YouTube marketing. But what value have you given? Have you given a person a reason to look at you, right? Just the proof pics ain't going to do it, because that's going to bring the people who, unfortunately, are shallow. If you're only choosing me because you see a proof pic, right, then those people typically sign up at the lower levels of the opportunity because they thinking it's a lottery or a scratch-off ticket. Just being honest with you. But the people who are looking at you because you're providing some type of value, those people are going to actually value you, right? And value the opportunity. So they're more likely, even if they start off at the lower levels, they're going to rise up because they actually got into it for a different reason. They didn't get into it for it to be a lottery or a scratch-off ticket. Okay? Okay, Val says almost a year and a half. Okay, so you haven't been doing it that long. Exactly. Yes, Carrie King, shout out. That's what it is, Carrie King. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But look, I want to know, and I want you guys to put this in the comments. Okay, I want you guys to put this in the comments. Let me know if anybody other than Val, okay, because we already know Val understands this. Does anyone else understand what I'm saying when I say that the close does not happen in the inbox? It happens during the time that you're giving the value, and then you don't have to worry about closing in the inbox. The money is made in the marketing. Does anyone understand this? Put a 1 if you do understand it. Put a 1 if you do understand what I'm saying. Other than Val, because I know Val understands it, all right? Put a 1 if you do understand this. If you don't understand it, put a 2. What's going on, Miss Tiffany? How's it going? How's it going? I really want to know if you guys understand what I'm talking about, okay? Because, like I said, a lot of people are not getting the success that they want, feel that they deserve, or what have you, because they don't understand this literally, right? And with the team that I have, you know, my different colleagues, okay, and pretty much everybody's on my team, right? Brian, how you gonna put a 1? No. All right. I said put a 1 if y'all don't understand. How all y'all don't understand? Now see, did I speak wrong or something? Renee, how you say you don't understand? And I literally just said Renee. Renee is my teammate. I think you getting me, Renee. Glenn, exactly. So I think I must have spoke wrong because I got a lot of 1s, but Glenn says content is key. So I know Glenn understands what I'm saying. So I must have spoke wrong. Glenn understands. So 1 means you do understand. I'm sorry about that, Renee. I didn't mean to call you out, girl. Glenn said, right. Glenn, content is key. You put out things that can help other people get a result, right? I put out a video, right? And I'm about to tell you my true results of this particular video. These results came in fully Friday. And I'm going to tell you, this is a true story. I'm not making this up, right? The young lady who contacted me and said, hey, you know, I saw your videos on Advertising Boost. She says, I just have a few questions. I said, okay, shoot. She asked me some questions about Advertising Boost. I answered, right? She said, great. We talked more in depth. I didn't have to close her not once, but this was the outcome of that. You said 1 if you understand. Okay, that was my bad, Renee. That was my bad. Renee got me. My bad. My bad. But this was the outcome. The young lady, after we talked, and I answered questions, okay? I didn't have to close her. She was already closed, right? She just wanted to know a few more questions. So after I answered her questions, she said, hey, I'm going to sign up for it. Come Friday, I'm going to sign up for it under you. I said, wonderful. She said, I'm also going to check this out now. Check this out, because this is about having tunnel vision, so you don't have it. She said, I'm also going to join you not just in Advertising Boost, but I'm going to join you in ClickFunnels. I'm going to join you in Builderall. And she said, I'm going to join you in Lead Lightning. Right now, all of these have a commission attached. What she had done is she had saw that video, and she had then looked at other YouTube videos that I did and saw my links in the description, right? So throughout that week, she was signing up for things that she needed in her business, right? Okay, now she wasn't just doing it blindly. She was doing it because she needed things in her business, and we talked about each of those things and how she could use them, right? So at the end of that week, I added it up. The commission from these things, right, was $277 because of Ad Boost, she signed up for the yearly. So that was like almost $200. And then, you know, ClickFunnels was like 30 something bucks. Lead Lightning was $6. And what was the other thing? It was like one more thing or whatever, but it was like $277, right? Now, it's not the money itself. It's not the numerical amount itself, right? What it is look at this, guys. I leveraged giving value with a video, okay? I answered a person's question because she directly had that question, which was how to market Advertising Boost, right? And she came to me. I didn't have to close. And the end result was a person who got the tools that they needed. She got the tools that she needed, right, in her business. And I was rewarded with that with a new teammate, right? And along with that new teammate, right, came commissions, $277 worth of commissions. And some of those commissions are residual, so they'll add up each month, right? But this was not due to me being able to close, because believe it or not, I am not a great closer, right? Because I don't like to, this is what we think about close. We think about the sales and the pushing. I really don't like to sell, honestly. I don't. I like to inform. And guess what allows me to inform? Giving value. So if you're the type of person you say, well, I don't really like to sell, you know, Brian said it's a compounding effect. I'm not quite sure on what you mean by that, because I think I missed Peter's training, but I do know what compounding means. So I'm going to say Brian is telling the truth when he says compounding effect. I'm going to say that, okay? But here's the thing, guys. If you are only looking at what you're going to say to someone in the inbox and you are not giving any thought, or the majority of your thought to what are you going to say to them before they even see you, okay? What are you going to say in the marketplace? What value are you going to provide? If you're not doing any videos, for instance, this is just an example. If you're not doing any videos, right, on how teaching a person to do something or reviewing a product, so that's where it's teaching them, hey, this was your take on that particular ClickBank product, for example. If you're not doing these things, then that's the reason you're not making the funds that you want to make. It's not because you don't know the words to say in the inbox. It's not because you don't have the perfect script for the inbox. It's because you haven't said enough out here in the atmosphere, okay, out in your marketing. You haven't done it correctly, okay? Just putting up a post is not it. Saying, hey, who wants to turn 40 into 80? I don't know, whatever these things go for now. Who wants to turn their cell phone into an ATM machine? Look at how many posts say that. Like, stop it. Guys, stop it. Give some real value. Teach someone something, right? Teach someone something. That is marketing by way of providing value. And that's how you're going to be able to do the proverbial close without having to close. Money will come to you because people will come to you and they will want to have some questions answered. You will be able to help them and they will join you in business. And part of them joining you in business means that some company is giving you a commission for that person joining you in business. So they win because they get the information they need. You win, you have a new teammate that you can politic with, and you also win because you get a commission on the back end for helping them out. Simple. Simplify it, guys, and that is the T. Now, a lot of you guys may not be marketing. What did you say, Val? Val said YouTube is powerful. I make $2,000 to $1,000 a month from videos I did. Like, seriously, from videos you did like 6 months ago. Seriously, Val, seriously, yes, it is. Now, for you guys who are not marketing using video, okay, exactly. Brian said marketing. It's marketing, it's not sales. Exactly. It's about marketing. It's not about selling to people. You don't have to sell people. You market. All right. That's what you do. You put out information that will help them get a result and they will come to you. All right. Like, what is it, like moth to a flame type situation, right? They will be attracted to you. For people who are not yet marketing using video, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. Okay, I definitely prefer YouTube. I'm so serious, right? I'm going to put down in the comments, all right, a way that you can actually get the same marketing training that I use. And just like Val said, she make $2,000 to $1,000 a month from videos she did like 6 months ago. This stuff is real, guys. All right, I'm going to put down in the comments, all right, a site where you can actually get this marketing training. You know, you may be able to get it for free. Okay, and you'll see, all right, when you go to that site, how you can actually get that for free, because it actually comes along in a bonus for people when they join me in a business. All right. Val said, I freaking love it. You and me both, Val. I freaking love it as well. You know, and this training not only covers YouTube, and like I said, I'm having great success on YouTube. YouTube is one of those is one of those platforms that it is not overcrowded, but there are so many people looking for information on YouTube. It is ridiculous. Like, when people go to look for information, guys, here's the real deal. Think about where you go when you go to look up how to do something. First thing you do is you probably type in Google, how to get a Google Voice number, right? And then this is what happens. When all these searches will come up, but at the top, it'll be like 3 or 4 videos. And it'll be like, oh, such and such did a video on it, such and such did a video, such and such did a video. Oh, let me start clicking the videos. Guess what those videos are? YouTube. Right? So now you're in YouTube looking, because people, you know, a lot of times are visual learners, right? So that's how people make a lot of sales off of YouTube. Nobody go, like, seriously, guys, I don't think I've ever went to Facebook to look for how to do something. I'm so serious. Like, I've never have. You know, I go to Facebook to, you know, post and stuff, but I never go there looking for how to do anything. And that's what other people are doing. They're going to Google and YouTube to look for how to do stuff. So that is why you give value on YouTube. Even if you put the videos on Facebook, you give value on YouTube, because there's a lot of people who will see that, and then you having to close people in your inbox is not existent. You don't have to do that, and that doesn't really work anyway. You know, trying to close people in your inbox, you don't have to worry about doing that. All right. So if you want to take advantage of that training, you got the link below. Just go ahead and check that out. Thank you. Well, all right now. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and found it very helpful, you know, as far as understanding the truth behind closing sales and about providing value, because that's really what it's all about. All right. Now, if you happen to be watching this on Facebook or anything like that, there's going to be a link below. Just go ahead and click that link, and you're going to find out exactly how you can be able to immediately offer some extreme value in your business. Go ahead and click that link. Check it out. All right. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please do. If you found some value in this video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, right? Go ahead and show me some love. Hit the bell button so that way you can be alerted the very next time I put up some content, because I'm definitely putting out content for you every single week. All right. And if you will also see a link in the description, the very first link in the description, all right, you're going to see that is the link to my #1 making opportunity online. And it's also going to, once again, allow you to be able to offer some bonuses and everything, and offer some value in your business immediately. All right. So you don't have to worry about it. All right. Other than that, guys, you already know what we came to do. We're going to take this thing to the top, baby. All right. And I'm out.